What up, peeps? It's your girl, Dodge. Come back from Takes. Well, it's that time, guys. It's horror movie reaction. This one I'm excited to watch because I'm a fan of the director, Italian filmmaker Dario Argento. I love his work from, I want to say, really going back to the 70s, but I didn't get into watching him where I was, watching his films until like I was, want to say, teen age. I want to say more like around 13, 14. The first one I remember seeing was Suspiria, and then not that long after I saw Demons. And of course I saw Demons 2. There's quite a bit on his body of work that I'm going to want to watch over time because some of them I did not see. What's another one I did watch? Inferno, Dawn of the Dead. There are some other ones that I've come across where I've checked out like the poster and all that, and definitely intrigued. So as time goes on, just whatever, I will start adding some more of his work to some of the reactions I would love to do when it comes all encompasses horror. He's considered, as they like to pick, as masters of horror. So he's one of those to me, and I'm so looking forward to watching more of them and just really delving into them. I will say, saw the poster with this one titled that I'm going to be doing for this one is titled Dark Glasses. I saw the poster. I'm definitely intrigued. I'm getting kind of like more like a suspense, thriller type of, vibe from this. Certain things from even from 80s type of vibe and feel from the poster alone. So I'm already intrigued. So with that said, so let's go ahead and jump into it. I'll say there were some thoughts within you guys.
Era una cliente dell'albergo.
No, era solo di passaggio. In effetti era salita in camera di un nostro cliente.
Il furgone che usciva il razzo dal parcheggio. Aveva...
Forse ci diranno di più le telecamere di sorveglianza.
Certo.
Diana, non ti togli gli occhiali?
Oh tesoro, mi si sono irritati gli occhi prima guardando l'eclissi. Tu l'hai vista?
Togli quegli occhiali.
Ma non ti preoccupare, perché tanto io e il tuo bel pendolone lo trovo lo stesso. Grazie. Quanto vuoi se devi trovarmi?
Ma l'immagine è sfocata. Non si capisce niente. L'uomo che si avvicina al furgone sembra un fantasma.
Purtroppo è tutto ciò che abbiamo.
Sei tu, Diana?
Sì.
Sono quello della chat.
Prego. Impossibile.
Sudato, vengo da lavorare, devo calmi.
Va bene tesoro, senti, per prima andiamo.
Così puzzava, eh? Ciao, zoccola.
Se io voglio fare le feffe.
Ah, mi dispiace, no, io queste cose non le faccio. Andiamo a questo, io questo schifo non lo faccio!
Adesso ci penso io.
Stronzo! Vaffanculo!
causato un'emorragia in corrispondenza della corteccia visiva, quella che chiamiamo area di Brotman. Ed è per questo che non può vedere. Anche quando l'emorragia si sarà completamente riassorbita, le probabilità che lei recuperi la vista sono molto scarse, purtroppo.
Lei ha detto che è stata inseguita in macchina.
Non in macchina, con un furgone bianco.
Bianco.
Sì,
È sicura?
sì.
Noi della polizia sappiamo tutto, signorina. Lei è la quarta. Prima di lei ci sono state 3 vittime, tutte prostitute.
Chi no?
Erano in 3, una famiglia di cinesi. Il padre è morto sul colpo e la madre è in coma. L'unico sopravvissuto è il figlio, un bambino di...
Chi è?
Sono Rita, istruttrice, ma dall'Unione Ciechi Potenti.
Ciao. Posso?
Ah.
Piacere. Telefono adesso puoi contare su di me. Noi istruttori di mobilità e orientamento siamo abituati a lavorare con persone che hanno il tuo stesso problema. Eri ordinata?
Scusa, ma che c'entra?
Beh, adesso dovrai diventare ordinatissima. Dentro casa si può fare tutto. Basta avere dei punti di riferimento per muoversi dentro e fuori casa. Senti. E poi ti ho portato un cellulare che ha un'accessibilità per non vedenti. Una volta attivato con la tua voce potrei mandare sms e telefonare. Come guida, per capire dove devi camminare. Senti che il traffico è fermo? Senti il segnale ora sta andando più veloce? Però non correre, attenta comunque. Brava.
Che cosa vedi?
C'è un signore barbuto che porta a spasso il cane, una ragazza che corre con le cuffie, il furgone bianco parcheggiato.
E che c'è dentro?
No, non si vede.
No, ma
Diana, che c'hai? Che è?
potrebbe essere il maniaco, quello dell'incidente.
Si chiama Nerea, mi hanno detto che è molto protettivo. È saltata addosso all'addestratore. Così. Imparerete a conoscervi e vi affezionerete l'uno all'altro.
Stavo nella macchina che ha sbattuto contro la vostra quella notte. Però non è stata colpa mia. Ci sono andata di mezzo anch'io, una macchina mia.
Esperimento. Verrà dato in affidamento alla famiglia.
Non ci vuoi andare, non ci vuoi andare. E questo non lo voglio più. Vattene, tutta colpa tua.
Senta sorella, questo qui è il mio bigliettino della visita. Qui c'è il mio numero, il mio indirizzo e per favore mi chiami per qualsiasi cosa. Tenga aggiornata.
Dammelo. Basta, smettetela. Ridateglielo subito, altrimenti ti con la testa col bastone, Va bene?
Oh, very nice.
Grazie. Chi sei? Scubata alla suora?
Non andarmi via, ti prego. Sei cieca, posso aiutarti? Preferisco aspettare mia mamma con te.
Sì, ora la parlare con quella direttrice. Guardi che sì, chiamavano.
No, chiudi il telefono, se no mi ammazzo. Ho un coltello alla gola, se non lo faccio, mi ammazzo.
Non la penna ti volevi ammazzare? Ma le sarò Qui servono i soldi. Io devo pagare l'affitto, fare la spesa. Devo ricominciare a lavorare. Guardi, pubbliche relazioni, sedute di psicologia. Sì. Non ti fa impressione adesso che sono diventata cieca?
Anzi, mi eccita sei un mostro.
No, Mostro. Vediamoci presto.
Come sta la mamma?
La mamma... No, non ci sono grandi novità. È sempre così com'era.
Ispettrice Gemma Baiani. Stiamo cercando un bambino. È cinese e si chiama Chin. Riteniamo che possa essere venuto qui da lei. Ci faccia entrare, per favore.
Allora, detto di no.
Vieni qui.
That's exactly what you get.
Avverto comunque che torneremo con un mandato stasera stessa.
La poliziotta ti ha lasciato il suo biglietto. La richiamerai? A casa mia?
Che c'è a casa tua?
Nessuno.
Nessuno, perfetto. Qui?
Sì.
Forse è uscita.
È il furgone bianco!
Sì, resto qui.
È quello che stiamo cercando!
Smack in the body.
Il signore ha visto scappare un furgone.
Ha visto che modello era?
Non saprei. Era bianco.
E non ha visto nient'altro.
No.
Diana, c'è la polizia, dobbiamo scappare. Stai bene? Occhiali.
Dove?
Là.
Come mi stanno?
Bene.
Andando di nuovo sulla destra?
Sì, giusto.
Dov'è?
Sta a casa. Aspetta a casa.
Quindi non so niente.
No. Perché che è successo?
Mamma mia, qualche ora fa, a Roma, hanno ammazzato 2 poliziotti. Davanti a casa tua.
Davanti a casa mia? Se lo continua la polizia. Lo danno o in affidamento o peggio in una casa famiglia. E io non posso fare questo, dopo quello che...
Sei tu? Liz, ispettrice Baiani.
Sono un collega, puoi dire a me. Ti ascolto.
Oh no.
Sono Cin. Vi prego, venite.
La ragazza che sta con te sa che stai chiamando.
No.
Bene, tu non glielo dire.
This piece of shit.
La polizia?
Sì. Però io prima voglio parlare con Suna, capito? Una volta.
Il signore col cui lavoro, che abita qua vicino, è caduto e si è fatto male da solo. Devo andare ad aiutarlo. Torno subito, va bene? Qua c'è il bastone.
Sta arrivando! Scappate!
Sono qui.
Ti prendo il cecchino!
Did she walk out too?
corpo.
Oh gosh. She's there.
Siete dei pazzi, a momenti vi investiamo.
Are you...
Un fucile per terra.
L'ho preso!
No, non l'hai preso! Vado a vedere dove porta.
Dove sei?
Aiuto! Sono Cini.
Now where the hell did you go?
Sì, sono io. Diana, ho avuto dei passi.
Specchio.
Il guardiano.
Perché dici così, lo vedi?
No.
Perché non parla?
It's not the caretaker, it's him.
Riconosco. Vieni a Matteo, figlio dei cani! Vai via, Shin!
Pazzo! Dico pazzo! Non puoi sapere che fai! Cazzo è vivo! Fuori da noi!
Lo pensa io a casa tua. Questi cani addestrati valgono un sacco di soldi. Stay! Bravo! Soccolo!
No, that's right. Oh no! Did you get him? Oh yes, thank you. Enjoy your meal.
Ho sbranato e dilaniato così. Che morte tremenda.
Really? Not horrible enough.
È mia cugina, quella delle relazioni. Questa è Diana.
Ciao.
Le carte per l'affidamento sono in regola, quindi buon viaggio.
Grazie. Ciao Diana.
Oh.
Sei l'unica amica che mi è rimasta.
Alright, you guys, I enjoyed this film. Like I stated, definitely was giving me a vibe of stuff, definitely in regards to a suspense thriller type of horror. Just overall, look of it. This being where we're dealing with a serial killer who's pretty much out to kill, looks like to be escort, girls. We see an incident that happens at the beginning of the film. And then eventually we are introduced to one of the main characters in this one named Diana, who, of course, an escort, girl herself. You see her with one guy, really nice one. I think went by the name of Party, and just doing what she normally does. Now she does end up meeting with another gentleman before certain things pop off, but this one particular guy we see show up, and I think his name was Mateo in this one, if I'm not mistaken. When he shows up and all that, you see the way he looks, just kind of disheveled and all that. And when she made the comment about him stinking and all that, you could tell he was kind of caught off guard and all that. You can use, go ahead and get freshened up. But clearly it didn't turn out the way it was, the comments and him calling her, slut this and all that. You said I was dirty and all that. The fool you were, you stink, or whatever he was, whatever. So she eventually ends up with someone else, that evening, but that one doesn't work out because he wants her to do certain things that she didn't want to do. She's aware of it. He kind of got a little aggressive. She had her mace and she leaves. Now that's when we see a situation that ends up turning where she, of course, makes it to her car, and I thought she was going to be safe, but you see what happens. This gentleman ends up following her. She's, trying to get away. She's able to sped up a little bit, but just that little bit of time where he eventually shows up, and it causes a very traumatic, just a very bad accident from, the blunt impact, where it's a Chinese family in the car. The parents are killed, the adults, but the child is alive. My goodness, from the way you see the accident happens, mind you, Diana, she's definitely hurt and impacted in a very traumatic way, where with that trauma, blunt, I think the doctor said from the neck, she ends up becoming, blind. She's dealing with hemorrhaging in this area, which at this time she has no way of seeing. Now, mind you, it couldn't, eventually heal, but it's not to say she'll get her full sight back. So now she's dealing with a situation where she is just abruptly changes her whole entire life, that she can no longer see. Now, mind you were thinking about the young little boy who no longer has, parents. Of course, the father, I think they said, died instantly, but the mother is still, I think, in a coma or something. She is not awakened. So you can see them, the cops, of course, reaching out to Diana, asking her what she saw as a white man. Somebody was following me, this and that and the other. Of course, before that, it was a darker van, so it hit, I think, another vehicle getting away from killing that first kill, and then you see where they have to cover their tracks, killing it. So of course the inspectors, the cops are trying to put two and two together, but then you're dealing with Diana feeling a certain way of the guilt, of course, of the situation happening with that family. She goes to figure out where Chin is, and he's not very receptive at first, and understandable, feeling she's the reason he has lost a parent, but she wants to make it up to him. And things kind of take a definitely turn where he shows up. He doesn't want to go to any type of foster care. He doesn't want to put in any type of group home. He would rather her watch him while his mother, eventually awakens. Now, we're still dealing with the fact that the killer is out there. He's watching. Mind you, as well, we're dealing with the situation Diana having to get used to her new surroundings and how to be able to function. We do get introduced to a character named Rita, played by, Asia Argento, excuse me, I'm about to say her name incorrectly. Love her. She plays someone who comes to kind of help in getting Diana equipped with what she needs in regards to being able to get around. Of course, her cell phone, she has some sort of a stick that can help her and guiding her, kind of taking her out, showing her, letting her hear, get used to the sounds. If she's out and about walking, how to cross the crosswalk, with traffic, things of that nature, which I love. I love how they kind of show her trying to incorporate these new, ways of doing things and ways that she's going to be able to live her life moving forward. Mind you, he's still watching. You see the scenes of her like out to eat with, Chin being there and all that, and her with Rita and all, and just keeping tabs on her because, of course, it's considered unfinished business. Couldn't leave her alone. You've already, caused such dramatic harm to her that she wouldn't know you. But one thing about that, they do say, and I see it enough in a lot of films I've watched over the years, certain senses heightened when, one is probably gone, the other one kind of, picks up, and definitely with the sense of smell. Now, that does come into play later, but I just got to fast forward. I like how eventually things do change. Chin making calls he should not have made. He was doing the right thing. He had no idea that the inspectors came to see her to find him, and they came back. And of course, you see, Buddy Boy decided to take it upon himself to kill them. But I just, the way they died, really? Once it happened to the guy, you couldn't move out the way. I'm I hate sometimes when they have to make bad decisions, and that's what happened. The woman could have lived, but the guy standing in front of the van coming at him really. But you see how Chin does call him. He's thinking he can call the inspector. She had the card, whatever, not realizing he took the actual the actual phone, and then of course showing up and messing with the dog, her service dog, and Neria, just really. At first I was like, please don't kill that dog. So it just ends up being where she ends up going to Rita. Rita's there to help. But I like how Rita was aware of the white van when they were out and about, her trying to show her and him following them. And she's like, it's the white van. Do you see the guy? And he eventually might have realized or was like, let me go in case she could be telling her things. And she did. And I like how she caught him and was able to give her a heads up. All the little while, certain things happening, you know, all of a sudden them trying to flag down a car. All that stopping and talk, you know, put them in the car and go. But you see what happened. So I just like in the end, just to move it to the end of the film, how eventually he does, you know, find them and chains them up to the van, takes them back. Neria's not killed. Thank you for that. But I like how he could sense his, you know, owner, you know, his, you know, is somewhere he could hear her voice and all that, because she was definitely, you know, trained to, you know, be that protector and all that. Probably senses the hearing the voice and all that, and could tell. And like how he broke free, like, go ahead girl, like she broke free and was able to help her, you know, Diana and Chen, you know, in regards to Matea. But I like how, again, like I said, sense of smell. She called on, realized, wait a minute, I smell this, the dog says this and all, and that's when she realized it was him. And that was the guy who was, you know, hurting her, and didn't realize, at first probably to put two and two together, but then realized, yeah, it's him. You know, he's the one that the inspectors, all the people are looking for, and he's the one that hurt you and caused the accident that took Chen's parents from him. But I like how Neria came to the aid and, you know, took care of Mateo. I said, that was a lovely meal. I hope you enjoy every bit of it, sweetheart. He just, yeah, just, ugh. So at least he's done for. But it's like the inspector talking about, it's such a, you know, brutal way for him to, like, it was not brutal enough. Like, whatever. Like, he's out here killing women, all that. I don't know, because you couldn't probably, let me just leave it alone. But needless to say, I truly did enjoy this film. This one was really a good one. It's like I stated before, there's a couple other ones from Argento that I've never had a chance to see that I will probably want to definitely do a reaction to as time goes on, you know, when I do these movie reactions. But this one, I definitely enjoyed this one. So with that said, you guys comment below, let me know what you think, and with that said, I'll see you guys next movie reaction. You guys take care.